Incumbent Senator Democrat Kay Hagan and Republican House Speaker Thom Tillis met for their second debate this week. And the same claims made in TV ads from both sides were repeated throughout the night.
And News 13's Frank Raboni joins us to fact-check the debate issues. And Frank, they started by trading barbs over the threat from terrorists.
There are concerns raised by TV ads from Thom Tillis. Both sides have spent tens of millions of dollars trying to influence voters, namely independents. And last night was a continuation in the effort to stir up the emotions of undecided voters.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the second debate.
ABC News anchor George Stephanopoulos moderated the evening, tackling issues like education, Ebola, gay marriage, and ISIS.
He is waffling on these issues. He is spineless on what he would do to take ISIS out.
Senator Hagan came out swinging, and according to PolitiFact, that is mostly true, with Tillis offering options but few specifics. But the barbs kept coming.
Senator Hagan's voted with President Obama 96% of the time. She served as a rubber stamp for President Obama's failed policies.
Has she voted with the president? The News and Observer says, according to the Congressional Quarterly, Hagan did vote with President Obama 96% of the time. But she wanted to focus on education.
But what Speaker Tillis has done, he's done tax cuts for the wealthy, and he has gutted our education system.
Again, she accused him of cutting $500 million from education. But PolitiFact calls that half true because the numbers don't add up.
Education is local.
Brevard College political science professor Dr. Ralph Hamlet says that doesn't matter because the education issue is sticking with voters.
Many individuals in North Carolina are teachers, or they're married to teachers. And they've seen the budget cuts.
Tillis's biggest gotcha, his question about her absence from Armed Services Committee hearings, what PolitiFact calls mostly true.
More than half the time she had to be somewhere. I'd like to know where she was.
Speaker Tillis's hometown newspaper actually called on him to resign because he'd missed so many days in the session.
Dr. Hamlet says Tillis is trying to change the narrative in this race to foreign policy because he's been beat up so badly over education. But he says, just as Speaker Tip O'Neill once said, all politics are local. And in this race, education is winning for Hagan.